Looks like we can get started. Good morning, everyone. Oh, thank you. There we go. Now it's official. Welcome to the January 14th meeting of the Board of Public Utilities. Please rise for the flag salute. Commissioner Christodoulou, could you do the honor, please?
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Madam Secretary, if you could please read the public notice.
Good morning. Adequate public notice has been given pursuant to the Open Public Meeting Act. Notice have been posted at the board's office and website and emailed to the Department of State, into newspapers of broad circulation within the state.
Thank you. Can we have a roll call, please?
Commissioner Christodoulou,
here.
Commissioner Bange,
Here.
and President Gould-Sadovi.
Here. And our next public meeting is?
The next regular board meeting be held on Wednesday, January 28th, 2026. It'll be a hybrid meeting in person at the board hearing room at 44 South Clinton Avenue in Trenton and live stream via YouTube.
Thank you. Well, good morning. We don't have an executive session today, just a couple of remarks from me. First, just acknowledging the passing of Governor Cody. Governor Cody was really just a tremendous public servant, so dedicated to the state of New Jersey, really a wonderful person to work with if you ever had the honor to work with him, and also a dear friend to Joe Fiordaliso. Many times that I would come in and hear about a phone call from Governor Cody to Joe at 4:45 in the morning when they were both up and got a lot of laughs out of many stories about their relationship. And he was just such a giant in New Jersey government, and had a really incredible career both in the legislature and also in his short time as the governor. He did a lot of really amazing things. He was a tremendously strong advocate for mental health issues and just a really all-around great guy. So I just wanted to take a moment of silence to acknowledge his passing this weekend. Just also coming up, Martin Luther King Day. Just want to acknowledge in his memory for all of us to continue to practice service and the principles of justice and freedom. I'm sure everyone is wondering when they will see 5 commissioners, because if you're here, you've probably followed the Senate confirmation hearings. So they are not here now, I don't think.
I'm here to confirm that.
That's right. But they will be starting in a couple of weeks. I know everyone is eager to meet them and to get to know them, and we're all eager to work with them. We do have a couple of new staff, well, one new and one returning. Ariana Munoz in OIT, if you could stand and just wave. Welcome. And I don't see Aileen, I don't think. Dr. Aileen Eagleton, former Eagleton Fellow, no relation, has come back. So I just want to acknowledge her because she has returned as a regular employee. Are there any opening remarks from my colleagues before we get into the agenda?
Sure, I'd just like to welcome everyone to the new year. 2026 is going to be a very challenging year. As all the challenges that we've had in the past, we will rise to the occasion. We have a new administration coming in, and first and foremost, I think we should spend a moment to thank the outgoing administration and governor for all they've done for the state of New Jersey and for our agency in particular. And as the president mentioned, we have new commissioners coming in very soon, which will be nice to finally fully populate this dais. I think it'll be a good thing for all of us. We'll be able to share some new ideas and come up with a collective, innovative processes and ideas that can only further help the state. And it's just always refreshing to see the peaceful transfer of power and the continuity of service that our wonderful system provides. So it's with great optimism that I look forward to the future. And also as we spend this weekend reflecting on the Reverend Martin Luther King, we can't help but remember the struggle that he had for civil rights across the world. And for economic justice as well. In 1964, he won the Nobel Peace Prize, as we all know. No one's suggesting that anyone give it away from the King family. That's theirs to keep. Those things don't get transferred, notwithstanding other people's opinions on that. But the economic justice that Dr. King fought so hard for is the same kind of economic justice that we fight for as regulators and economic regulators of our industry. We have to make sure that we represent the ratepayers across the state to make sure that justice on an economic level is fulfilled, and we will do that. As he talked about the fierce urgency of now, we also have some urgency that we need to consider. Time flies. We understand how quickly time goes. It's hard to imagine, actually, that I've been here for 4 years, and a term that is expiring in a few months seems to have flown by like a dream, and it's been absolutely wonderful. And as those things are not forgotten, Nathaniel Hawthorne so eloquently said that time flies by us and above us, but its shadow is left behind. So what we do may seem fleeting, but the results and the implications are far-reaching. So I encourage all of us at this wonderful agency to continue to fight to make sure that we can preserve economic justice, regulatory justice, and to make sure that our great economic engine in this state continues to the benefit of all New Jerseyans. So I want to thank you very much and wish you the very best for 2026.
Thank you. All right, well, thank you. And I forgot to say Happy New Year, but I will have some closing remarks, so I can say it again, I suppose. But if that is all for opening, I think we can get started with the consent agenda.
Yes. The consent agenda items are identified as 3A, 3B, and 5A.
So moved?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Cristo DeLu?
Yes?
Commissioner Baines?
Yes.
And President Gossadovy.
Yes. Boy, this feels like it's going to be quick. One thing I did not mention is Kevin Nedza here. Where's Kevin? So we have a very exciting presentation at the end of our new clean energy website. So don't rush out because you're expecting us to beat our all-time record. I don't remember, Mike, what our shortest board meeting was. Oh, yeah, we're definitely not going to get to that. So, but don't rush out at the end. Sorry. Sorry for that. Thank you. All right, let's get into the regular agenda. Stacy, 2A.
Good morning, Commissioners. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
On September 30th of 2025, PSE&G filed a petition seeking approval to modify the refund of excess collections credit rate component of its ZEC recovery charge. PSE&G further proposed to transfer the remaining cumulative balance due to customers, including interest, to the Energy Efficiency and Renewable Energy Program component of its societal benefits charge after December 31st, 2026. On December 5th, 2025, Rate Counsel provided comments on the petition. Staff recommends that the Board direct PSE&G to eliminate its ZEC recovery charge tariff, including the refund of excess collections credit rate component. Direct PSE&G to transfer the remaining cumulative balance due to customers to the Universal Service Fund component of its SBC, and direct PSE&G to file revised tariffs prior to February 1st.
Thank you.
So moved?
Second.
Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
On the motion to approve staff's recommendation, Commissioner Cristo DeLu?
Yes?
Commissioner Baines?
Yes.
And President Gossadovy.
Yes. 2B or
Um,
not to be.
That's the question. On October 1st, 2025, Butler Electric Company filed a petition constituting the annual reconciliation of its ZEC recovery charge. By the petition, Butler sought authorization to use the cumulative remaining balance in its return of excess collections rate to assist senior customers that require assistance. On December 4th, 2025, Rate Counsel filed comments on the petition. Staff recommends that the Board direct Butler to eliminate its ZEC tariff, including the refund of excess collections credit rate, authorize Butler to use the cumulative remaining balance to assist senior customers that require assistance, and direct Butler to file revised tariffs by February 1st.
So moved?
Second.
Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
On the motion to approve staff's recommendation, Commissioner Crystal Delue?
Yes.
Commissioner Bange?
Yes.
And President Goes Sidoti.
Yes, 2C.
Another ZEC one. On October 1st, 2025, Atlantic City Electric filed a petition constituting its annual reconciliation of its ZEC recovery charge. By the petition, ACE sought authorization to maintain the ZEC reconciliation charge component and to transfer the cumulative balance due to customers to the uncollectible component account component of its societal benefits charge. Rate Counsel filed comments on the petition on December 5th, 2025. Staff recommends that the board direct ACE to eliminate its ZEC recovery charge tariff, including the reconciliation charge component. Direct ACE to transfer the cumulative balance due to customers to the universal service fund component of its SBC and file revised tariffs by February 1st.
So moved?
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please. Sorry, questions?
No.
Thank you. Roll call.
On the motion to approve staff's recommendation, Commissioner Crystal Delue?
Yes.
Commissioner Bange?
Yes.
And President Goes Sidoti.
Yes, 2D. Stacy, still
On-
with us.
Still here. On February 3rd, 2025, PSE&G filed a petition seeking approval of adjustments to the company's Electric Conservation Incentive Program customer class rates to account for potential lost sales revenues stemming from the company's energy efficiency programs. By order dated May 21st of 2025, the board approved a provisional stipulation executed by the parties which authorized PSE&G to implement its proposed ESIP rates on a provisional basis subject to refund with interest. As a result of the provisional order, a typical residential customer was expected to experience a decrease in their monthly bill of 99 cents. Following discovery and discussions, the parties have executed a stipulation recommending that the board finalize the rates approved in the provisional order. As a result of the stipulation, customers will see no further impact to their monthly bills. Staff recommends that the board issue an order approving the stipulation and directing PS to file revised tariffs prior to February 1st.
So moved?
Second.
Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
On the motion to approve staff's recommendation, Commissioner Crystal Delue?
Yes.
Commissioner Bange?
Yes.
And President Goes Sidoti.
Yes, 2E.
On January 31st of 2025, JCP&L filed a petition seeking to modify the Rider Lost Revenue Adjustment Mechanism tariff clause rates to recover the revenue impact of sales losses resulting from the implementation of energy efficiency and peak demand reduction programs for the period July 1st, 2023 through June 30th of 2024. Following review of the petition, conducting discovery and discussions among the parties have executed a stipulation resolving this matter. As a result of the stipulation, a typical residential customer would see a monthly increase of 38 cents. Staff recommends the board issue an order approving the stipulation and directing JCP&L to file revised tariffs by January 30th.
So moved?
Second.
Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
On the motion to approve staff's recommendation, Commissioner Crystal Delue?
Yes.
Commissioner Bange?
Yes.
And President Goes Sidoti.
Yes. Moving to 5, and still with Stacy.
Good morning.
Maybe you could change outfits when we change from like numbers.
I didn't even get, there was nobody in the middle, so I
Yeah,
just,
it's like
do you want me
you're
to
so-
twirl? Or?
Yeah, you could do a full 360.
Right. On November 14th, 2025, New Jersey American Water filed a petition requesting approval to modify its purchased water adjustment clause and purchased wastewater treatment adjustment clause rates. On November 19th, Middlesex Water Company filed a motion to intervene in this matter. As the motion is unopposed by any party, staff recommends that the board grant the motion.
Thank you.
So moved?
Second.
Questions or comments?
Just a caution, don't spin too fast, because like Diana Prince, you're like Wonder Woman. If you spin too fast, you may
That's right.
change outfits that we're not expecting. And quite
Fair.
frankly, you are a Wonder Woman. You do
Yeah, that is
everything.
true.
Thank
do, you're here for energy, for water, rates, legal issues, dealing with the outside world, internal things. You're absolutely incredible. We're so honored to have you. And I know everyone looks up to you, not just in this building, but in the industry as well. So
I
honestly,
concur.
Yeah,
concur.
couldn't agree more.
thank you for everything you do.
Thank you all.
But you're still here.
Right.
Vote? No, we didn't. We have to vote.
I think you need to
We
vote.
have to vote. Please, roll call.
On a motion to approve staff's recommendation, Commissioner Crystal Delue?
Yes.
Commissioner Page?
Yes.
And President Gould-Sadovy?
Yes, thank you. 5B.
B. On July 31st, 2025, New Jersey American Water filed a petition seeking approval to change the special programs charge rates, which were established to recover incremental COVID-19 related expenses. Following a review of the petition and discussions, the parties have executed a stipulation resolving the matter. As a result of the stipulation, an average GMS customer will see an increase to the monthly bill of 5 cents. Staff recommends the board issue an order approving the stipulation and directing New Jersey American to file revised tariffs prior to February 1st.
So moved.
Yeah.
Second.
Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
On a motion to approve staff's recommendation, Commissioner Crystal Delue?
Yes.
Commissioner Page?
Yes.
And President Gould-Sadovy?
Yes, thank you,
Thank you.
Stacy. 5C, Christine Lynn.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Madam President and Commissioners, Ben with the role of Chief Economist that the board asked me to fill in for him today.
We're glad to see you up there.
Thank you. I am going to be discussing item 5C, which is the joint petition of Middlesex Water Company and Pinelands Water and Wastewater Companies. The joint petitioners seek approval of a merger without a change in control of either entity. The proposed merger is ministerial in nature and it is essentially an internal reorganization, as control of the Pinelands companies were merged with Middlesex Water through a prior proceeding in 1995. And Pinelands Water and Pinelands Wastewater are currently wholly owned direct subsidiaries of Middlesex Water Company. The joint petitioners, board staff, and the Division of Rate Counsel have agreed to a stipulation of settlement in this matter. Staff has analyzed the merger details and commitments contained in the petition and the stipulation and find that the proposed transaction satisfies the board's requirements under New Jersey statutes and the administrative code related to mergers. As a result of the transaction, there will be no changes to rates for customers of Middlesex Water or Pinelands Water and Wastewater Companies. Additionally, there will be no change to the employee levels or service to customers. Through the stipulation of settlement, the company has pledged to maintain sufficient operating personnel to ensure the continued provision of safe and adequate service for all customers. Staff recommends that the board approve the stipulation of settlement and the proposed merger.
Thank you.
So moved.
Second.
Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
On a motion to approve staff's recommendation, Commissioner Crystal Delue?
Yes.
Commissioner Page?
Yes.
And President Gould-Sadovy?
Yes. All right. Well, thank you. That's the end of our formal agenda, but we're going to have Kevin Nedza take a seat. We don't often get to do this at board meetings, things that are not quote-unquote agenda items. But it has been a very long time coming to have a new clean energy website. Procurement matters don't always move as quickly through government as we would like them to. I think my colleagues can appreciate that as well. And so this is something that I actually worked on in 2019 as Deputy Chief of Staff, and then Taryn got to take over. And there's been a tremendous amount of input from staff, from my colleagues, from our consultants, and the communications team, the IT team. So Kevin's gonna run through it. He's been our project manager, so he's been a tremendous asset to get this done. I'm hoping I'm not in the way here, but I'm gonna actually move over while Kevin takes over.
Thanks. Good morning, President and Commissioners. And we're also sharing this on the live stream for people at home, and it should be on the TVs there as well. So this is the new website. We just put it up this morning. There's a new, instead of a .com URL, there's an official cleanenergy.nj.gov URL. The old website will redirect here. And I just wanted to run through just a few pages real quick to give you a feel for the new website. The old one, as you mentioned, was quite dated. And I also wanted to just say it's really been a full team effort. I was the project manager, but there was a lot of other staff working on this, not only from Clean Energy, but from other divisions as well. So it's nice, it's clean. We have the yellow call-out box. EMP is like new news, but we have new programs. We can put these out here in the yellow call-out box. different ways we can help. And I also wanted to mention that we designed this website from a mobile-first perspective, because the majority of users will come to this through their phones. So it actually looks even better on a cell phone than it does on the monitor here. And another big thing is we divided people into categories. So there's a lot of information here, and novel is relevant to every particular person. So we divided it into 6 different interest groups or categories. So homeowners, renters, businesses, contractors, state and local government, and then stakeholders. A lot of people listening right now probably fit into the stakeholder group. And yeah, so I'll take you through a few pages here. So if we go up to the top here, there's a Get Started menu. And so this will be right up top in the beginning. And on mobile, there's a hamburger button that brings us all up on top. So go to homeowners. Yeah. So you go to I am a homeowner. And then this information about the programs. And also on the side, you can scroll too. So if I were to click here on the side, it would bring me to that section to make it quicker to scroll through. And also on mobile, there's a drop-down menu with the different sections. And so we list the energy efficiency programs that are specific for homeowners here. There's also EV programs for homeowners. And if you look at new construction, we symbols too of who it is. It's a business, contractor, homeowner. So we sort this out. There's also a news section, press releases, and different upcoming events to sort out the different audience types. And then here's EVs, solar, and then even resources. So everything from the old website, but you can actually kind of scroll through and find stuff. So I'm just going to go back up to the top here. And I'll show you a program page. It's like an audience type page. Programs. I'll show you the EV page here. Nice, pretty EV picture. And then, advantages of EVs. And then, information on the programs. So everything's nice, clean. You find what you need. And I also want to show, I'm going to go back to the top, that we do have a working search function, which is very convenient.
Keyword being working?
Yes, yes, it works. So I'm going to type in dual use for the dual use solar program. Sorry, okay. And then right here, I actually did find what I was looking for. There's the dual use pilot program. Oh, sorry, I thought Teams was closed. I'm sorry. So here's a program page. So it's a little more meaty and in-depth, but it's kind of the relevant audience that's going to go here is looking for the meaty in-depth information. So right up top, you see applications open. There's a link, relevant dates, contacts, audience types, and then webinars, and then it's really thick here, but there's just a lot of all the relevant information for someone who's really interested in this program. Can all be found here. Easy to get to. And then I guess I'll show one more page type. Just lastly, resources, and then I'll show you the program budget and filing. So if you go here, sorry, I really thought I closed out of Teams. This is FY26, and then we're adding back so some of the archive stuff isn't quite up yet, but we're adding back through it and anything you want to find here. So I can show you other sites if you want, but I just didn't want to spend too much time here, but just give you a brief feel of the website.
I think that's great, Kevin.
It's great.
Thank you. Nicely done. All right. That's really great. For those of you who have been on the old Clean Energy website and then this one, I'm sure you can really appreciate the difference. So thank you for that. Just a couple of things from me as we close out this last board meeting here of Governor Murphy's administration and coming out of the State of the State address yesterday, his final State of the State. I just want to take a minute to reflect on some of the incredible accomplishments of the BPU over the last 8 years. You know, most of you know that I first joined as a staff member, working for President Joe Fiordaliso, who was an incredible public servant, just a really committed cabinet member and a wonderful person. And it was Joe's leadership that laid the foundation for so much of what we've achieved. But none of these accomplishments would have been possible without the amazing staff of the BPU, many of whom are still here, most of whom, fortunately, and some who are not, and my colleagues who are here on the board as well. You know, we have done a lot over the past 8 years and a lot over the past 2 years since I've been president. We've taken steps to ease energy costs and support households. We've expanded the Universal Service Fund that helps low and moderate income residents. We've instituted both a universal bill credit last year and then a residential energy assistance payment for the last 2 years that supported low and moderate income residents to help pay their bills. Our customer assistance division has hosted more than a dozen utility assistance days statewide in the last 2 years that help connect residents with our programs to reduce energy burden. We have strengthened our utilities performance and safety by increasing penalties for one call and ensuring safer utility infrastructure work. We took historic steps to tie return on equity to performance metrics. So if reliability or customer service falls short, companies must improve or return money to ratepayers. We have done an incredible job making New Jersey a leader on clean energy. We've more than doubled New Jersey solar capacity while reducing costs for customers. We've supported 28,000 households to save 15% or more on their electric bill through community solar. We have shaped new programs like the dual use program, which Kevin just talked about. We've also supported the advancement of EV infrastructure and helped get close to 250,000 EVs on the road with our infrastructure and our incentives. We've created the Office of Broadband Connectivity and secured hundreds of millions of dollars in federal funding. We've improved public access and engagement through our quarterly public meetings, through the online docketing system, now through the website, through expanding the Business Ombudsman's office to focus also on local governments, and strengthening stakeholder engagement with more touch points throughout the last 8 years. And one thing that Joe would say often is you can't count the number of stakeholder meetings that we've done, and we continue to live up to that by having meaningful stakeholder engagement. We've also been a leader in advocating at the federal and regional level, securing changes in PJM rules and supporting a price cap to help to ensure that we are not seeing even more drastic increases in supply costs. And I just want to acknowledge my colleague for being our OBSI board member and all of his support. And again, just acknowledging all of the work that this administration has done, that the staff here at the BPU have done. These are just some of the accomplishments that we've been able to achieve over the last 8 years. I again want to thank the staff and my fellow commissioners, the stakeholders, some of whom are in the room. Thank you for your input and your feedback and sometimes your criticism. Very constructive always. And I do just want to acknowledge Governor Murphy's incredible leadership on energy issues and on all of the things that this administration has accomplished, not just through the BPU and on energy and utility, but on many of the issues that Governor Murphy has stood for in making a stronger and fairer New Jersey. And as we welcome a new governor in, Governor-elect Sherrill, we will look forward to working with her to benefit all New Jersey ratepayers and to make New Jersey more affordable and a cleaner and more resilient future for our state. So with that, thank you all for being here today. Thank you for everything that everyone here has done. And I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.